Hi, I'm Sunny and I sing from First to Last.
I'm Travis and I play guitar and I scream it from First to Last.
I'm Derek. I play drums. That's about it.
I'm from Los Angeles, pretty much.
Yeah, we all kind of. It's kind of like we're from scattered areas, but if we were in one central location, like it's Los Angeles. Like we get together in Los Angeles, but some of us live in Orlando. And
I don't know. You guys have been around together playing in bands for a while.
I moved to Florida to go to school. I moved there from Los Angeles, and I met Travis and Matt just through playing in bands in Florida, and they had already been doing First to Last together, and they kicked out their drummer and asked me to play. And our bassist had a couple problems and couldn't tour with us anymore, so
Went to jail.
my friend John,
From stealing.
came out from California and joined the band. We had some problems with our singer, so he kind of
kicked him
was
out.
out of the picture, and Sonny flew out to play guitar because Travis or Matt was going to start singing, and then
Yeah, the funny thing was, I was actually originally was going to be the guitar player for First to Last, so maybe try out and either Travis or Matt were going to take up, lead vocals. And then so, I don't know, I was helping them out with vocal melodies for the new album because they didn't, really have anything yet. So then they were just like, hey, I like your voice, you should just sing. So now I'm singing for the band. I went to Warped Tour in 2001, and the difference I think between this Warped Tour and that one is there are a lot more young kids here. Like the age, area is like from 12 to 16 for the most part. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the bands on this tour are, like, as far as the music goes, are a lot different than like how the tour has been for the past, few years. And so it's kind of changed the crowd around. You got a lot of younger people listening, coming for like Matchbook Romance and like Taking Back Sunday and stuff, opposed to like, I don't know, like Less Than Jake and Pennywise headlining the main stage, which are like a bunch of bros, you know what I mean? So it's a different crowd, a bunch of smaller kids with hair in their faces, you know what I mean?
the tour manager for our stage probably hates our guts, but like we actually get up late. Like last night, John set the alarm. And it just never went off. That sounds like such a lame excuse, but it, honest to God, did not go off. Like I woke up, it was 9:30. I was like, we gotta go. We like jumped up and ran to the van, like jumped in. I don't know, like he is on his computer a lot during the day, and I'm like, I sit at the merch table or walk around, do like a lot of stuff on my phone business, and I don't know.
I usually go wander around, and
He's the one that has fun during the day.
I hang out on Undero's bus a lot, and then, because we don't have a bus, so I'm always going on other people's buses and mooching off their food and drinks, and then I'm always trying to fall in love with a girl.
Yeah, he's trying to fall in love with a girl every day.
Pretty much do. You feel me?
Emo is Derek. Derek's the most emo person in our band. He sits at home and plays the fiddle and cries about his ex-girlfriend.
you got to be more of the art student. I'm more the avant-garde.
I don't know who. I think emo has been around forever.
Like
There's
emo
been
got a bad
opposite
name.
emo bands for so long.
Yeah.
Like again, listen to Simon and Garfunkel, man. That's emo. That's Dashboard in the.
No, man. I don't know if Simon Garfunkel is like folk music. Emo would be like.
I don't know, man.
No, emo would be like
Simon and
Smiths.
Garfunkel's still emo.
Yeah.
The
Smiths are emo.
thing is that bands have been singing love songs for as long as music has been around, and I think kids have a shorter attention span now. Or people that listen to music have a shorter attention span and a bigger need to categorize things. That's why you have so many different kinds of music. Whereas like in the 70s or 80s or even 90s, there was still like your 4 basic food groups of music. You know what I mean? And I think now like kids needing to belong to things or whatever, try to build or looking for their own uniqueness, build these like subgenres of music that are really no different than every other type of music, but it helps to have something that's your own. So you get things like emo or whatever that are really no different than other types of music. They might have a few distinguishing characteristics, but for the most part, it's just rock music. It's like the Smiths was like a Britpop band, but they're a rock band. They could be an emo band. All they ever sing about was girls.
I think it goes back to what I said earlier about our record. and versus other bands' records that we know versus mainstream records is the fact that only on this level is there you're only an emo band and you're only this. Dude, listen to like Goo Goo Dolls. That band has songs that sound punk rocks. That band has songs that sound like radio hits. That band has emo songs. They're like a huge emo band, but they're not emo.
Simon
they're just
and
a
Garfunkel.
band. They just write music.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, that you're right, Sonny.
Simon and Garfunkel.
And the Cars.
Not the Cars. They sing about cars.
I mean, there's a lot of like punk bands on the tour,
You can
but
punk your phone. It's
Like-
Samsung.
I think you gotta kind of draw the line somewhere between like,
Punk is a movement and punk is like a fashion.
yeah, like if this was like a kind of punk music, this would be the kind of punk music that costs $13 at Hot Topic or costs $13 at a store in the mall. You know, that is so watered down. You know, like, I mean, this tour is awesome. It's an awesome opportunity, but as far as like
It being punk rock.
punk rock or anything, like, I think if you flashed back to like 1983 or something and went to like a Black Flag concert and showed them a video of this and told them this was a punk rock show sponsored by a cell phone company,
It spit on the
they would totally, yeah, dude.
I tell you what,
Get